Alright, I've been accumulating some games. It's actually the beginning of the garage sale season. I went to 2 this weekend. I guess I saw a video game today. It was a handheld Wheel of Fortune. Whoop-de shit. I actually hit 2 garage sales while I was in Florida this back in February, a couple weeks ago. But didn't find anything there either. Only went to a couple sales. Didn't really have a lot of time. It's happening to pass by a few and stopped. Whatever. So I've got a big healthy stack of games. So we're going to do this in reverse order. We're going to talk about some games that I bought full price. So, well, sort of. I sort of bought these full price. Last night before last, something like that, I was in Walmart, and I saw that Xenoblade Chronicles X was $30 new. So, I actually went into a used game store today on a different mission and saw this used for $35. So, not a bad pickup there. And then when I was at the Walmart, I also saw this Epic Mickey 2 for $5 brand new. And I had to, like, you know, get a guy to get a key to get it, so that's pretty cool. I have the first one, got it for like $2 a couple episodes back. And that's pretty neat. Let's see. The last video, which, you know what, I've got too much going on in personal life land right now that I'm not going to go back and fix it. I should not have put up the gameplay because Nintendo's put a copyright notice on it. It doesn't hurt anything, but, you know, if ads play, they get that money, not me. Thanks, Nintendo. But, to support Bomberman, I went out and bought Bomberman on release day at the midnight launch. Cool. I mentioned that in the last video, so, you know, if you keep up with the channel, you're up with that. In the last video, I spoke, as I often do, lots of swearing, just casual cussing. Someone tweeted me that their 6-year-old child enjoys the channel and asked if I would mind cleaning up my language. So I'm going to make an effort to speak like an actual adult. I never would have imagined that there would be small children watching my videos, because why would a 6-year-old want to watch a crusty old man talk about 30-year-old video games? But hey, I'm just glad there's a parent monitoring what their child consumes on the internet, and I said I'd make an effort. I forgot about it in the last video. I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just sort of BSing with a friend, but So, Kyle, you saw in the last video, he's been getting into collecting. He got a bunch of games, and he asked, like, if there's anything I want, and I said, yeah, I want that Mario Sunshine. That's something I'm looking for. And he's like, nah, I got to keep it. I'm adding it to my collection. But he did get this for like $1 and let me have it. Or I might have traded something. No, I traded Double Dragon out of my trade and giveaway box, which I have plans for. But, you know, you'll hear about it when you hear about it. But I've got a box of games that I plan on giving away or trading or something with. And then I have a copy of Cruis'n USA for the N64 up here that I should have taken to him when we went on the Switch mission. So I believe, Kyle, you watch my videos. I have Cruis'n USA sitting out. I didn't forget about you. I forgot to take it the other night. It's sitting right here, so I'll see it. Got too much shit going on right now. But traded that for Crash Team Racing. That, again, was in my copy of giveaways. Hear good things about Crash Team Racing, so I'm glad to add it to my shelf. Now, a couple weeks ago, I got a phone call from Kyle. He was at a thrift store in the area and said, someone has unloaded a ton of PS3 and 360 games, and they're going for $4. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop by. You know, I was swinging through that way anyhow. And I was like, just hang on, you know, I'll be there in 20 minutes, and I'll get up with you. So we go in. Now, see, Kyle's a different breed of human than I am. I'm, you know, like a lot of everyday modern humans in the world we live in, I have to change the battery. So I'm going to change the battery. Okay, sorry, had to change the battery. But as I was saying, Kyle is a different breed of human. He'll actually just go up and talk to a guy, which is something that is something that's not, it just doesn't come natural to me. I mean, I can do it, but I feel like drained and weak after I turn up the old charisma and work the charm for a couple minutes. So he knows this fella that's working at the store. It seemed like they knew each other. And so I grabbed a whole stack of games. So, yeah, I guess we'll go through it in the order it's sitting in. Picked up Dark Souls, $4. Actually, I'll set this to the side. Dead Space 2, $4. Dead Space 3, $4. Ni no Kuni, $4. Star Ocean, The Last Hope, $4. Now, I have the PS3 version. That's the version I'm going to play. Big fan of Star Ocean. So, for $4, I'll throw this on my shelf. And hell, I might play this version too. Star Ocean 2 is the only RPG I've gone through twice. I've played through and beat it twice, and there's one time I played about halfway through it with the other main character. I've never really done that with an RPG before, so. And then I was checking out, this was like $21. And the guy's like, we have Dark Souls 2. I mean, you got the first one. Do you want this one too? And it's like, well, I got $20 in my pocket. He's like, okay, you know, I'll throw it in. I was like, yeah, sweet. And then it's like $1 short. Kyle spotted me the buck. And, cool guy. But, you know, that, willingness to talk to and network with people is, you know, helping him build a collection pretty fast. You know, I do it too. I mean, I'll talk to people when I'm out and about and game hunting, but probably not to the same degree as an Adams does. But this is what I've got recently. I don't know the exact time frame, probably the past month or so. But I always keep these sitting on my desk until I get a chance to show them to you guys. And so I've been wanting to put these on the shelf. Like this Nintendo stuff up top. When I add it to the shelf, it displaces other things. Whoa. So I want to get these added to the shelf. This Mario Sunshine I'll probably add to just throw in a paper sleeve and throw up there, and then throw this case in a box. You don't need to know that. No one needs to know that. Now, something I found out, and I can still taste it. These Nintendo Switch games, word on the internet is that Nintendo made them taste like Dookie so that you don't eat them. Now, I found out I have a 6-year-old viewer, so I don't think that's quite young enough to eat a video game. But if they attempted it, I can confirm that this does indeed taste really bad, and it leaves a disgusting rusty flavor in your mouth for like about 45 minutes now. I went and drank something to get that taste out of the old mouth, so once I heard about it, I had to try it. You know, thanks Nintendo. Appreciate it. It's a good idea, but when you tell people that, they're like, well, how bad does it taste? And it's pretty bad. I wouldn't eat one, and if I did, I definitely wouldn't eat two. But that's what I got. Speaking of the Switch and the Wii U, Wii U's have disappeared. You cannot find them on store shelves, at least not in the greater Dayton area. Me and the girlfriend went out looking for them today because I was like, oh shoot, they're disappearing. And that's going to be a hard habit to break. Obviously, I'm going to edit out where I said the more terse word and keep the shoot take. You should hear how I talk when a camera and a microphone's not on. What you guys are getting is cleaned up to begin with. That was some pretty salty language. But, heck, I get like 30 views now. Let's not alienate anybody. You know, I'm like if I get 50 to 100 views anymore, so let's not alienate anyone. I'm going to make an effort to keep my language cleaner. In my more produced videos, like Mondo Cool TV, I make sure not to cuss because I want it to come off more professional. This is more just me, you know, like talking to you like I would if we were just shooting the breeze. And so that's why it comes out that way. But I told some stranger on the internet that asked me once nicely that I would make an effort. So I'm making an effort. And I'll make an effort into the future. But the podcast is still going to be filthy because, boy, you know, you get me going on these topics. Anyway, the Wii U, right? So the Wii U has been disappearing from shelves. There was a rumor back in December, I believe, that it was being recalled. There were hardly any copies of Breath of the Wild for the Wii U released anywhere. Like on Amazon, scalpers have got it up to about $75 after shipping new. I bought a copy on ToysRUs.com, I want to say, and there was a buy one get one 40% off. So I went ahead and picked up Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for $20. That's the game I really wanted to get and play with my girlfriend. It's cute, comes with an amiibo, nice packaging. I might, you know, there's plenty of copies of the Twilight Princess with the amiibo sitting on shelves. I think I saw it for $40 or $50 today on my search. I might pick that up too because this stuff's going to start getting scarce. I believe that's why Walmart had Xenoblade Chronicles X for $30 new. Like, this is one of their big name games recently. So I also bought myself a Wii U, and I didn't want to do it this way. I went to every store I could think of locally, you know, multiple Targets, multiple Walmarts, multiple Myers. We have those in the Midwest. Even stopped at Toys R Us, Sears, because sometimes they have video game stuff tucked away, and I thought maybe there's one that snuck away. Didn't see it. Where else did I go? I think there was somewhere else by the mall that I went. Went to many stores today, and the same store is haven't seen one in a month or two. And I wonder if they sold them, because I remember for the longest time, like I walk by and look at video games even though I don't buy them new. Occasionally you'll get deals like this $5 Epic Mickey and $30 Xenoblade Chronicle X. So I'll walk by and look at this stuff just to see what's up. Project Cross Zone I got in the last episode of videos of acquired games, and that was $10 new in the store. So occasionally you find this stuff, but I would always, you know, put an eye out and say, okay, there's a Wii U sitting there. You know, the one I remember seeing most recently is the Mario Maker and still some Mario Kart 8 bundles. And I had always intended to pick one up when they started doing clearance sales. I was hoping like to get one for like $100 new, and they're like firehouse selling them to make room for the Switch. That just never happened. The Switch is launching at $300, which is what the Wii U went for, and now they're gone. So what I did, and I don't mind saying to look on ToysRUs.com, because I secured a copy of the game there. I've seen on eBay where people are selling copies of Breath of the Wild for the Wii U on eBay for $59.99, no shipping. So you might get it. That might be a little bit better deal because you're not paying sales tax on it for some of you. But I'm thinking this may be the more scarce version in the future. Just because, like, the stores that said they had copies said they only got 3 in. One of the Walmarts I went to said that the Walmart where Kyle got his Switch from had 3 copies. No such luck. I was talking to a guy in Myers. He is like, oh yeah, I'll go check the back and see if there's any Wii U's hidden back there. And he came back, he's like, nah, it's bullshit. and I was BSing with him for a minute, and and someone called the electronics department, and he picks up the phone, and they're asking for Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. My girlfriend's friend's son, he posted on Facebook that he searched all of Orlando and managed to find one copy of Breath of the Wild. So Amazon doesn't have, they've sold out. I didn't try any GameStops because I imagine, like, they hardly get any stock of new games in to begin with. Perhaps I should have called. But I got it on ToysRUs.com, no shipping, 40% off another game. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is $40, so 40% off that is about a little more than $20. And it's a game that I've been wanting for the Wii U, so now I've got 4 games in the old Wii U collection and a Wii U coming. Now, where I got my Wii U, Nintendo.com, they sell factory certified refurbs. Now, this is just a rumor, keep in mind, but with the recall rumor, some people theorize that some of these factory refurb Nintendo models are just new Wii U's. We'll see what I get. I'm sure that it'll look new regardless, because I've heard a lot of people talking about getting the factory refurbs as an option back when it was newer. This is an option I've been looking at for the past 2 years. But if you go to eBay and look right now, some of the best deals I could find for a Wii U that came with the controller and everything was about $250. A lot of the new ones with the bundles are going in the neighborhood of $400. And I wish, hindsight's 2020. I wish I could go back in time to 2 months ago and like pick up the Mario Maker bundle. This is an interesting thing to me. It's it was so under the radar, this piece of video game history and the happening, that I totally missed it. And you may have heard that I care about video games and follow this stuff. I've been more concerned with other more grown-up matters the past 6 months, but it just completely snuck past me, this whole Wii U situation. So I did order one. It's $200 on the Nintendo.com. Poke around, you'll find where they're selling the Wii U's. It's $219 after shipping, and they should come, I got the black one that has the 32 gigs. Comes with Nintendo Land. It comes packaged like it's new. Maybe people are getting some of these bundled ones. I don't know. We'll see what I get. You'll see it in a future episode. And yeah, I think that's it. So, no, I've got 5 Wii U games in the collection now, because I got Sonic, Racing, Transformed, Bayonetta, Xenoblade, Zelda, and Captain Toad. Really looking forward to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. That looked like a really good game. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's what I've been up to. For those of you curious, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Quest VIII. I'm still working on that and making progress. Really looking forward to it. If you have a 3DS, I'd still recommend getting Dragon Quest VIII. It is a top-flight video game. Yeah, so also I'm keeping an eye on the Switch and reports coming in. I've seen some hardware issues where like the screen blinks orange and there's one where it blinks blue. Some people are reporting that when you slot it into the dock, the little port inside the dock can scratch up your system if you don't just get it right. If you're using the little kickstand, the charging cable plugs into the bottom where it would sit. That's a design flaw. So I don't know. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned this in the last video, but this is something that I had thought about. Like, with the way the system's built to be moved around and docked here and docked there, wouldn't it be cool if you could buy a standalone dock? Like, I'm getting ready to move into my girlfriend's house soon. So we got, the living room, the bedroom, and the basement where I'm going to put all this crap. Wouldn't it be awesome to have a dock on each one of those TVs? So let's say, no one else is home. I can go out in the living room and enjoy some video games. And then, you know, everyone comes home and they want to watch stupid TV shows. And I can just, you know, put the controllers in and take it to the bedroom. Or the basement, or wherever. And I was like, you know, you're playing a game. You gotta go take a Rumpeldumpskin. You get your you know, like, that's cool. The standalone docks are $90. 1/3 of the system price. I was thinking like $20. Like, I'd throw down $20. Like, if you're really pushing it, 30, I might buy one additional one. $90. Yikes. I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on a lot. Thanks for watching. That's the crap I got. I'm going to put it on my shelf and keep playing Dragon Quest VII. And, you know, when I get my Wii U, I'm looking forward to trying out Xenoblade Chronicles X. Anyway, thanks for watching.